Kersten Haile, and I'm playing Juliet.
And I'm Vander Linden, and I'm playing Benfolio.
Juliet is a young girl who is the daughter of Lord and Lady Capulet, and throughout the show she takes the journey of what every girl goes through, which is finding that journey from childhood to womanhood.
Lord Benfolio is one of Romeo's best friends and one of the leaders of the crew. He's a teenager that's on his own and trying to find out what life is all about by having fun and being with his friends who he loves.
Juliet and I are a lot of I've actually talked about this a lot with my mom and talking about how this is kind of like a really timely role for me to be playing it in terms of that transition that you go through, like I said earlier, from childhood to womanhood and the struggles that go there and kind of the breaking of the bonds and how scary that is. And so that's stuff that I've definitely gone through. And I would say the biggest difference that I've come across with working on this is the relationship that she has with her parents. And that's had to be something that I've really had to think about, of how different my life would be if I didn't have, I'm best friends with my mom and dad, whereas with Juliet, the love that she has for her parents comes out of more of a love of respect and out of obedience, as opposed to shared bond of friendship and parenthood.
It's actually a lot like me. Benfolio's really laid back, likes to have a good time. The only difference that I can really see is that he lives on the streets. He's never had parents that support him.
I think what's so wonderful about Shakespeare is that it is timeless, and that there's going to be something in this show that every single one of our audience members is going to connect with and resonate with. The way that we've approached the show and all of the work that we've done on it, every audience member out there is going to know what's going on and is going to connect and go along with the journey right with us.
Roger has put such a physical aspect to the show so that if you don't even catch the words, you'll at least understand what's going on because of the body language. I talked a lot about that with my mom because she's really kind of nervous about coming to see Shakespeare and understanding the words, and I said, just come, enjoy it, and watch it, and I promise you'll get something out of it, just because of how physical the show is. Well, the concept, he's putting a whole modern spin on the story, which I think will help the audience understand it a lot more.
You're not going to see us dressed in Elizabethan clothing or anything
tights,
like that.
Thank God.
Yeah, there's no tights, there's no long swords. And then in addition to that, and this is not different from Shakespeare, but a lot of times we have taken Shakespeare and kind of put it up on the stage as something to just be as kind of like a spectator sport. But what we're really focusing on, and what Roger is really drilling into us, is trying to get us to interact with the audience and to bring it back out into the audience and making it a give-take relationship between the actors and the audience members, trying to, kind of go back to Globe style, like it was written to be.